learn how to keep your mouth shut. It's not everything you tell your friend. You get.
On May 4th this year, this guy called me from the correctional center and he asked him, are you calling through the superintendent of prisons? He said no. Said, please, I'm trying to raise 3 million naira so that I can be placed in a special part of the prison, as in the VIP section. Man said, please stop calling me. And if you are going to call me next time, do it through the proper channel, or if you are going to write a letter, let it be endorsed. I had to ask him, right? I mean, what gave you that idea? But Dad, you were regularly detained in a prison, so I should be familiar with the laws and regulations. So I know under the law, you can't communicate with anybody outside the prison without going through the official, channel. And if you're going to send a letter, it must be endorsed. So I was being careful and I advised him. I know you appeal to other people, but that was it. And that was the last time my son spoke to him. It had nothing to do with pardon, right? Because my son knows that we do not charge for pardon. So he couldn't have been discussing or negotiating. And my son has never negotiated our fees with anybody. On the contrary, he sends people here, right? For us to handle their matters pro bono.
No, see, please, I won't take this, I'm tired. See, wait. Am I the only celebrity in Nigeria? Today, Bobrisky, tomorrow Bobrisky, next day Bobrisky, next tomorrow Bobrisky. Kini mo chef we, kini mo rank guy. Wait till I buy for now hand. I'll give you the Meggi. Hey! Sophia Kwa, what is it? Are you not tired? Are you not tired of Bobrisky? Today, Bobrisky news. Bobrisky tomorrow. Bobrisky next tomorrow. Bobrisky there. Hey, yeah. What's the apple? Please, carry your negativity off my page. Carry your negativity. This is your 2-leg, cross-leg off my page. What's the apple? Bobrisky tomorrow. Bobrisky next tomorrow. See, we have so many celebrities in Nigeria. Talk about them. Just leave Bobrisky for 1 month. I beg you, bloggers. Bobrisky. What? You want to give me BP? Shoo, Sophia.
The only disturbing area in this scenario is a threat to me and one of my 2 daughters. Some of these guys, who I believe are mentally deranged, are dared me. If you go to court, we shall burn your office. They have also sent messages to one of my daughters that if your father goes to court, we shall you. I beg your pardon. In this country, I just laughed and I asked my girl, "Don't worry, I will take it up." I've already taken that up. But we must also let these guys know where we are coming from.
Alright, so this particular post was on every blog. This post where Uncle Femi Falana did an interview where he says some people they threaten, say they go buy in daughter if they carry me go court and they go burn in office. Now when I saw this post, I did not react to it, but yesterday I just thought of, wait, if I don't react to this thing now, it will be as if I did part of the whole thing or I have a knowledge of what is happening. Number one, I would like to say this 100%. I am not aware and I don't have any knowledge of anybody sending Uncle Femi Falana or his family members any threats. Secondly, I will never be party to anybody sending anybody threat in this country. Now, what I would like to say is this. I'm willing to cooperate and work with Uncle Femi to fish out whoever sends that message to him. I'm willing to cooperate. If the person sent it via Instagram, share the Instagram. More share the Instagram. Let's look for the person that sent that. Let the person come and answer why he or she would say something like that to him. Going as far as saying, okay, go buy your own daughter. I beg. Me, I know they associate myself with anything like that. Now, me, I'm thinking that maybe somebody that wants to use the opportunity to throw fire so that the man will get more angrier. You understand? I feel like somebody is just trying to pour fire. Let him get very, very angry. I don't even want to believe that anybody from my own side will send something like that. And that one is simple. Even when everybody say, like, where did they go on here? You understand? And also, I know a lot of you are sentimental, you know, that they support the movement. But please don't support the movement without your brain. If you don't support the movement, support it with your brain. Acknowledge one thing. Uncle Femi Falana na legend for this game. It's just quite unfortunate say this thing turn like this. Like saying a devil won't just scatter the whole thing. You understand? So that one, make that one still stand there. No matter you like me rich. No matter you say, oh, you like very dark man, oh, they want to, understand number one thing. Uncle Femi na legend for this P. And he will remain a legend to the end of time for this P. We acknowledge and we respect and there's a stamp on it. We know if we come that stamp. So I beg, for now one, I just they come. Maybe now one of now just lose guard out of sentiments, go to one. Please, I don't support things like this. Dear Ratted Gang, even though I appreciate your support on a lot of things, do you understand? This one, if now one of now do one, I will not support it. I will not support it. Thank you very much. Peace and love. All right, so now when we say the noise of the media don't quiet, it is now time to enter step 1B of this whole matter. Now, yesterday, some people from the prison, they called me that they want to do a private meeting, that they want to see me. And I'm like, huh? Why are you people not calling Bobrisky? Why are you calling me? They said, that it is a private meeting. They just want to hear from me and blah, 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 blah. That they set up a private meeting and they just want me to come. I said, people did not invite me beforehand. They say that I should just be coming now. That should just come now. That they are in a panel. That this one, that one. I said, listen, I'm not going to come. Go and call Bobrisky first. First of all, House of Rep call Bobrisky, no come. Secondly, now, me una they call for case. I spoke to my lawyer. My lawyer said we know they go anywhere. That's number one. Number two, now let's enter plan 2. Plan B. Plan 1B. We never enter 2. Plan 1B. Let me tell you people that I know what I'm doing. All those noise that I make, I just look now. Now, these two numbers are part of the numbers. I have the list of the numbers Bobrisky called when he was in prison, in the alleged prison, in the prison where una claim say he did. So these are just two, so that una know say I get with it, they talk say I get right. Now, the thing is this, right? EFCC, if you truly did not collect money from Bobrisky, as we all know, if EFCC arrests you, they'll collect your exhibits. They'll collect all the exhibits. They'll keep the exhibits. Like your phones, your laptop, everything they get from you, they'll keep it. After you do your time, then you now come back to EFCC and apply to collect your properties. So EFCC, how did Bobrisky carry his own phone, his own cell phone, to the prison? If you truly did not collect money to drop his charges, if you people did not have an agreement, how did Bobrisky use his own cell phone, his own direct line to go to prison? Now, prison, if truly Bobrisky was in prison, how is he using his own real phone to communicate with people outside the prison? And to back that up, like I said, these are just two numbers. Well, let me even add another 2, making 4 today. You understand? And they can still go and do investigation with our telecommunication people to verify. Do you understand? So that I'm not going to say I did ahead of now all this noise and all this, and I just look now. Now, to sum it up, I would like to let Nigerians know, especially all the terrorists, all these Boko Haram boys, terrorists, kidnappers, and thieves. If you want to get a special treatment in prison, if you want to go and thief as a cross-dresser, just wear bra. They will give you a private prison. If you wear bra, they'll give you a private prison. Still, you understand, we don't have prison in Nigeria. Just wear bra, they'll give you a special prison. And also, make sure you have a godfather. And if you want to go and steal, if you want to go into kidnapping, make sure, say, you get one private godfather where feed the, you don't understand? The controller of prison, according to the recording, there's a godfather. Once your godfather know him, he will come out to you from prison. Do you understand? So, the House of Representatives called Bobrisky, come. I go, every other person go. Now, what they are trying to do is that they want me the thing slowly just pie down, make everybody no talk about them again, then the guy go get in easy going. You understand? The truth is that jail time must be served, because obviously, be like say he no really go that prison. Based on how the prison wardens be the stutter, say when I carry on from minimum to maximum. Minimum prison are for first offenders, people will be say they do light offense. So you are telling me that you move Bobrisky from minimum to maximum prison in your private car, based on Bobrisky's who? This goes to tell you the kind of corruption we face. How many kidnappers have you taken in your private cars? How many politicians that have eaten and laundered and stolen money from our Nigerian budget that you have taken to a private place with your private cars? How many? Tell us now. We there on this matter. We there on this matter. Mona notice say, I just dey look all of now. I dey ahead of una for this thing. I dey way ahead of una. And may una no call me again. People wey dey do a private meeting for all those in a prison. Mona no call me again. Mona no call my phone again. Do you understand? You people should not call my cell again. If people are not ready to do the right thing, don't call my cell again. Calling me to come and do a private meeting with you. Based on who? Based on who are you people? Now me una lock. Now me una give private place to stay. Now me una give online suspension. Una won't call up me they go corner so that we go look for the best way. Let's look for the best way. Yes, that's what you people want to do now. So that we no go talk again. I dey wait till now. Mona just know say I know what I dey do. So ESCC, if you truly did not collect money, how did he get his phone to go to prison with him? That day when I speak plenty English, I dey look all of now, just dey look una say. You're gonna learn. And you all will learn the hard way. I fear nobody, bruv. I fear nobody. All this one I dey talk, I just dey look all of now. When the time come, you understand, we will know who is who and what is what. Me, I don't get Godfather. I don't get Godfather, and God be my father. But guess what? You're gonna learn, and you will learn the hard way. Don't play. So before I go on, everything in this video is allegedly. Alright, so it's time to give you people another call recording of Bobrisky when he was in detention. Now, this one has a lot of details. This one is well detailed. So now go see how everything play. You understand? Not the part 2 of the other one. This one is another one. Now, this one was recorded on the 16th of May, 2024. Now, the reason why I want to post this one now is because, to be honest, I was waiting for people that said they want to file a lawsuit to file the lawsuit. The ones where they say he made an innuendo, he did this one, do this one. In all honesty, yeah, I was waiting for that. But as nobody don't send the paper yet, maybe they fit send them tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday. They fit send them today. Today is Monday. You understand? But before they do it, let me post. Now, I know law, when I know innuendo. My own be say the corruption that went down in that prison must be unveiled. And anybody that has a hand in it must be casted. You understand? For those that have reputation that their name is involved, it is easy. Just clear yourself of this thing and penalize whoever is spreading rumors with your name. If it is rumor, that is if no be true. You understand? So all those talk of this thing, you people don't scare me 1 second. I swear to God Almighty, I am not even scared. I look at the whole thing and I'm like, okay, let me see what they are trying to do. When they are done, we'll continue what we want to do. You understand? So, truth is, if you want Nigeria to be better, you won't respect nobody. I swear to God. Forget respect. Nigeria can be better if we keep on doing selected criticism. Is that what it is? But anyways, let's start.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, hi.
Bob, how you doing?
I'm okay.
You're not out? Are you out yet?
I'm not out there.
Oh my God.
Okay, so quick, but I don't have enough time because, I just had to, but the reason why I'm even trying to talk to you about this is because obviously I've not been talking to anybody. People have been sending me so much messages about I've not been responding because I don't want anybody to know I have my phone.
Yeah.
So
First things first, I don't want anybody to know I have my phone. That is why Bobrisky have not been responding to people sending me messages. But let's continue.
I only want to talk to somebody that I know that I can trust.
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously you knew what happened to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So before the EFCC, of course they were investigating me, about the cars, money, and everything. All this while, so I knew one day they will come for me like this because of the noise and all that. But it's fine. So when they were investigating me, they blocked my account. They froze my account. Obviously, they don't want me to do any transaction on it while they're doing their ongoing investigation. Okay.
Now, before we continue, the revelation of EFCC in the House of Rep, EFCC said they never froze his account. Now, Bobrisky is saying his account was frozen. Let's continue.
So, but I'm so glad that they did not. At first, they added money laundering charges in their charge because of the money they saw in my account and all the money that passed through my account. At least they were able. So they just sassed some money, but we're able to beg them and give them some money so they can drop the money laundering charges because.
Now, he said they saw some money in his account and some money that passed through his account. So they investigated him for money laundering. But they begged and they paid the FCC some money and the money laundering charges were dropped. This is another recording entirely. So let's continue anyways.
I can't be facing money laundering charges. God forbid. Spraying of money. I don't say that one. They're looking for something to just hold me. They just eat that. It's not like I'm the only one that sprayed money.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people spraying money out there. But you want to convince me because of spraying money. And that's quite weird. But me, I'm strong. And I'm ready for anything that comes my way. Because, I don't know. No, obviously, I knew the OMV, 8, the ITAR, Shana only I knew one day to enter this, And another thing that made me happy was the fact that they did a proper investigation on me and they noticed that I am not into money laundering and I'm not into fraud. Yeah. Every money, the car, they came to my house, they carried my car now. They carried my car, they carried everything, because they were doing. They thought coming to me, they will see people I do business with.
So EFCC went to his house, they carried his cars. While we were out in the House of Rep, EFCC said they did not freeze his account. Now, Bobrisky is saying his account was frozen and EFCC even went to his house to carry his car. Let's continue. This ring lights, bless you, don't do weak.
WhatsApp or an email. But it's also that they were not able to find any of such. My money is legit. I keep saying this thing, but people don't believe. They think I'm into fraud or I'm into picking money for politicians or whatever. But they run a proper checkup and they couldn't even find any of that on me. All the money I have.
This same person that is saying that they saw some money that passed through his account. Do you understand? After saying the truth the first time, like saying don't know, saying don't cast. He concretely tried to correct what he said. So in one breath, you are saying they saw some money in your account and you paid the FCC. In another breath, you're saying, oh, the money that you're having is a legit money. But let's continue anyways.
All the money I have are genuine, and the sources are like most of my influencing, like that day I called it, the old man wants to pay me 10,000 pounds. I think that it's for influencing. So like people they don't know how I charge a lot of money for influencing. They don't know, So but I made them to understand that I charge as far as $100,000 to influence.
$100,000 for influencing, $100,000 for influencing. ECFCC will not go really invest. Nana, I'm really curious of the amount EFCC saw in this account. You understand? Okay, let's go on.
So if you think you cannot do it, all fingers are equal. Some other people do it, and trust me, God bless the also. So they did all that, and obviously I met a very terrible judge. The judge wasn't coming. The judge wasn't fair as well. Coming. He's not there. Okay, can you excuse me? I'm on the phone. Yeah. So.
Wait.
Before we continue, coming. That means Bobrisky obviously had like a maid, like somebody helping him in the house. Obviously, this part you will know that he is not in prison. But the good part is that the person now asked him. Let's continue.
Where are you like this?
Truth be told, I don't want to lie to you. You're my person. I'm not in prison, but I'm around there. They got me an apartment, because of my godfather. My godfather was able to tell never, you will not smell that prison. Let the world think you are dead, but you will never, So we're able to talk to the deputy controller in Nigeria. And they said that in as much as Bob is looked, they really have a problem with Bob. If Bob is not posting anything, Bob is not saying anything, Bob is not doing anything, that they can put me close to the place. So I can always come inside and see people as I see I'm welcoming my family. That nobody needs to know. Do you understand? So, I have.
So basically, Bob was put outside the prison, close to the prison in an apartment. So anytime he has like a visitor, he will quickly come inside the prison and welcome his visitor and his family members. Now I remember that when we were at the House of Reps for the investigation, one of the prison wardens said, he has the list of the people that came to visit Bob. So basically, anytime that people want to come and visit Bob, they'll quickly tell him to rush and come back to the prison to come and see the people that want to visit him. Let's continue.
So I'm just close. I'm close to the premises, but I'm not in there because they are all scared of why do we want to put you in a male facility where they're scared of harassment and everything. So but nobody knows this information. It's just you.
Okay.
So yeah, that's that aside. There. Secondly, my godfather has done a lot. That's why I don't want to call it for any more requests, because putting me out here alone in this apartment, I am well-furnished apartment alone is something. He paid a whole lot. So my lawyer called me and said, so he got me a son. My godfather got me a new son. So now we are trying to get the pardon from the federal.
You heard, the godfather gave him a son, got him a son. Now, in the other recording I played, he said he spoke to Falz, and Falz spoke to his father, according to the other one. And in this other one now, he's saying that his godfather got him his son, meaning the story of his son. I don't know if it's true, but this is the second time he's calling his son in two different conversations with two different
people. Many elders in this nation will lose respect to the youth of this generation. This is why the elders will lose respect. Most of the elders know the head as elders. They know the head go the direction we go better the nation. Okay, wait. Ever since VDM released this tape, I've been asking one question. Is VDM the problem? Was it VDM that called your name or your son's name? The original person that called your name, your son confirmed it that there was a call in between. So that voice is authentic. Now, what I expect to see is you giving an ultimatum to Bobrisky. No, you did not do that one. You saying Bobrisky is the one defaming you by saying what he said in that tape. No, we will not do that one. The anger you people have is who gave VDM right to play the audio. Is that not the problem we have here? So meaning VDM is the son of nobody. VDM does not have right to expose what is happening in the country now, or it's not privileged enough. Make this, let's understand. Nigerians, I want people to explain to me. Now they brought a notice that VDM should take the video down. If you take the video down, what is that going to do for the case? Wait, it be like say these people they hide with Bobrisky. Why is nobody calling out Bobrisky's name? Why do not they glue Bobrisky side? I mean Bobrisky. Because I don't really understand why that VDM everybody attack. This is a distraction. Bring down the video. You people want to remove trace of VDM exposing corruption, or una not just the happy say the boy they call una. I don't get it. Does bringing down the video now solve the defamation? Does it solve the defamation, or does it help the issues in this nation concerning corruption? Nigerians, I don't understand though. I know you understand why this man won't use by all means take peace for our peace team. They won't spoil our jail. But one thing is sure, this is going to be a battle between the good people of Nigeria and the bad people of Nigeria. Nigerians, you are there. No problem. You guys have God Father. We have God the Father. It's Kokupi. Allah.
Very dark man, no fear. 21 years ago, when you are like 9 years old, these same people fought my brother. He was a young governor at the time. They fought him. They declared state of emergency in Ekiti. He was working for his people, but because of his stand, they said, this guy, you are rebellious. We must remove you. He was removed by a kangaroo state of emergency. But he was able to lock up President Tinubu, Oshoba, Niyi Adebayo, and others for 2 days in We contested with Femi Falana, Falz Falana. He lost distant forts. He came forth. He was angry that how can someone like Fayose defeat me with all I've done for Nigeria? But he was defeated because the people said, no, now Fayose we want. This same Fayose that loved Tinubu now, he has detained Tinubu before, house arrest for 2 days. Fact check me. Very dark man, don't lose hope. Be strong, because young shall grow and old shall buy and retire. It is our time. This very dark man case with Falana is the fastest in the history of our judiciary in Nigeria. This case supposed to enter Guinness Book of Record. Is the fastest. I didn't even know judiciary they are this fast. If they are this fast, how come my tenants are still in my estate? Almost 2 years. We never even move from one court. How come Rivers Assembly, the one where they can go APC, their matter still they caught up till now? This is the fastest judgment or fine in the history of our judiciary. This supposed to enter Guinness Book of Record. They should call Guinness Book of Record people to come and take this one. This is the fastest judgment any human being can get. Guy, judiciary is truly for common man. It is truly for common man. I am not supporting what he did, yes, but this judgment is the fastest I've ever seen. Even House of Assembly, we see they do inquiry, they never finish their inquiry. Court don't fire. Which kind of country we dey? One law for some people, one law for others. How come Rivers is still in court? How come judiciary hasn't done something about it? So very dark man is important, eh?
News, where the son Falana has finally gotten a judgment from the court concerning the ragamuffin between Very Dark Man and the said Buhaha tape. Now, the court has actually ordered Very Dark Man and giving him 21 days to pull down all the videos on all his social media platforms, defaming the son. But I am hearing one alleged rumor that they said he should pay 500 million. And I have been reading this certified copy and I did not see anything like 500 million. Please, am I missing out because I'm alleging and it is trending that the Falanas asked him to pay 500 million? Me, I have not seen in the certified copy. What they just asked him to do was to take down the post. Am I reading through my nose? So, let's talk about the alleged 500 million. That is if it's true. For him to take down the post, that is very, very okay for defamatory. But if there's an alleged 500 million, I'm going to beg you, Uncle Falana, please, this boy does not have money. Even this small NGO that he said that he opened, we all know that is a lie. All those fabricated figures. He no get shing by. Number two, he doesn't even have a source. He not get work for us to say, okay, he'll be paying this money in installments if the alleged sum is actually true. Except they just want this boy to go back to pornography, selling his private organs and all this stuff, for money. Not organ harvesting, like being a failed porn star. Except we want him to go back to that because that is what he's known for doing, selling his but because we don't want this boy to go back to the streets, right? We are begging, we good Nigerians, please, sir, we are begging you. Just as he said, and it is written on this judgment, he is not an activist. He said he's an online police boy. Online police boy, not an activist. Because he understands what it is to be an activist. Yeah. So, sir, I am begging on his behalf. Because he doesn't have 500 million naira. Even if he should sell his whole family members, they will not be able to raise that money. Please, sir, forgive him. Let him delete the video, do apology. You understand? You can even send him maybe to 3 days in prison or for 1 week or even 1 month or even 1 year. Let's just keep him somewhere, but he doesn't have 500 million naira, sir. So that this boy will not go and put his hand into something that, the society is very, very hard these days. And the boy cannot stand pressure. Just small Nigeria that just shook him. He don't rush. He don't say bula. He don't say... So let's quickly rewind back. For those of you that want to run your mouth and say, oh, yeah, shut up. Let me tutor you. Now remember, back to the beginning. Very Dark Man's mission was to collect money and alleged debt that Bobrisky was owing someone who reached out to him. And the person who gave Very Dark Man that tape did not give Very Dark Man to go about defaming people. He gave it to Very Dark Man to use it against Bobrisky to collect his money. Guess what? When the tape was released, Bobrisky paid the alleged debt. Right? You were supposed to rest. You refused to rest. You saw it like a clout. You started defaming people. It was your debt. It was the debt you were after, which you had collected. You forgot rest. If you were a smart person, you would have just allowed Nigerians to be trending with that video. You will not even talk. Yes, you are the one that released it, but allow people to also commit themselves, because trust me, Very Dark Man, if you didn't talk, other people would have spoken. Maybe not then, therefore, but no, because of your urge to shalaye, you will always want to shalaye, and you said things that have actually indicted you into this case. And some people are like, oh, what is his business? Person leak tape. They never hold person. No, you guys are getting it all wrong. You're getting it all wrong. In as much as you love people, doesn't mean that you cannot tell them the truth. It is love that should make you to be honest with people. And if you're actually a Very Dark Man's fan, you should be honest with him by telling him, guy, this one, you mess up. And I don't see any big deal in saying sorry. Your favorite artist, which is VDM, is a fan of the favorite artist, right? Held me for defamation of character. Do you know why I apologized to the favorite artist? It was because the artist said I hurt him by those words. When people come out, sometimes when we talk about things on the media, they are mostly things that we are not necessarily sure about. We don't even know how the person is going to feel. So defamation of character is a way of the person expressing themselves and saying, this thing you said did not go well with me. It has tarnished my image in one way or the other. Once somebody has come out to say you defamed me, the best you can do is just to say sorry. Yes. Is just to say sorry. If you have any other evidence, even the court will first of all ask you to apologize. Even police will first of all ask you to apologize. That is what you do when you wrong people. Especially when it comes to cases like defamatory. It's except if it's a criminal matter where it is beyond, personal reconciliation, whereby you want the government to take its court. But anything like defamation, it's except you have strong head. That's when people are going to drag the case, or except if those people are just being unnecessarily troublesome. I apologize to this favorite artist. Why? Let me quickly give you the basis of the question that the police asked me. The first question is, Blessing CEO, are you a debt collector? No. What is your job? I'm a certified relationship therapist. Blessing CEO, were you there when they said alleged debt or the payment? No. Really? Yeah. Good. So when they said that, I realized that debt collection is not my job. Because remember, when you are collecting debt, you're talking from one side. You don't know what it's going to do to the next person. And don't forget that this person is not owing you directly. You are trying to help somebody collect this debt. So you do not even know the full story. So it is not your job. Now, you need to understand, whether you are a fan or not a fan, you know, most of us already have experience. See, there are some certain things that is defamatory. It is not your work. That is what some things that we are doing online is not our work. When people say mind your business, you will not understand until you get into trouble and go against the law. I apologize to you people's favorite artist. And I moved on just because this person said, I hurt him. When people come out to say you hurt them, trust me. Now, a lot of you are now saying, oh, the son is doing this. Son gave him an opportunity to apologize. His son gave him an opportunity to apologize. That was the least that they could do. And this person said, I don't want to apologize. I stand on my right. It simply means that thing that I am saying is actually true. Let's call a spade now and stop beating around the bush. If VDM was a smart person, he would have actually played that audio, got the money for the person, get all his clout and move on. But he enjoys all this drama. That's what he strives on. He decided to come and start analyzing the video that nobody asked him. Even the person who got the VN directly did not analyze video. Organ analyzer, you got VN. Instead of you to just play VN directly, you started analyzing as analyzer because you were there. That is your crime. And your fans are pretending as they don't know. Your crime is that you analyzed. And there's something I need to make you understand. The biggest problem VDM has is that he doesn't do research. I said it. The boy, they lie, they cap. And that is what happens when you start getting excited over fame and they are clapping for you. Do your research. Bobrisky went to prison. Bobrisky went to prison. Anywhere Bobrisky was in the prison, whether he was up, whether he was down, whether he was in media or in the water. And let me also tell you something. Very dark man, when you went to prison for 2-3 days during the case, where did you stay? You used your mouth to come and tell us that they kept you with the capone. Once you're a public figure, it is the duty of those in the prison to protect you, because if anything happens to you, the public will still hold those in power responsible. So yes, when you're a personality, they will protect you in prison because you are open to harm. Anybody can want to kill you in prison. Anybody can want to poison you in prison. And if anything happens to you in prison, they're going to hold them responsible. When you went to prison, where did they keep you? Did they keep you in general cell? You told us that they kept you with the capone. That's what you told us. They did that. Capone is like the highest person. I'll be the number one. Those are the people that are old in prison. They kept you there so that they can at least protect you. Yes, you were also given that preferential treatment when you went to prison. That was the reason why you said in your video, and I quote, make una no carry me go cell again, no, make una carry me go prison. Is that not the reason why you've been shouting prison, prison, prison? That's because of the privilege that they also gave to you. Were you expecting them to go and keep Bobrisky in the midst of general cell? Is that what you're expecting? No, there are still spaces. Even Didi, that is going through a case right now, he has a place that they kept him in prison. He's in prison. But because they know that, if they keep him in the midst of these people, they can harm him. Because he also has enemies in prison. So, VDM, you've lost this case. Just rest. Stop allowing these your fans, trigger you to do. Say sorry when it is needed. Me, I have said sorry to people who said I offended them 1,000,001 times. Yes, because to me, I do not intend to hurt people when I talk. Yes, because sometimes this defamation might be if you just talk something, misyan. It's normal to misyan. Even in relationship, marriage, in a basic life, you can even be talking to your spouses and you say something. Sorry, baby, I didn't mean it that way. It doesn't cost you anything for you to just move on with your life. And I'm going to give you a very good advice, very dark man. Nobody gets to the top with all this case. Nah. Stop putting yourself in a position to get yourself killed. Creating unnecessary sorry. Just say sorry. Let all these things go away. You cannot pursue that your quack NGO where you raise money for. Bye.
500 million naira. I don't understand. Where do they want Very Dark Man to get that money from? 500 million naira. So the court ordered Very Dark Man to pay the Falanas, Femi Falana and his son Falz, 500 million naira for defamation. That's damages. And I'm wondering, 500 million naira, where do they even want him to get the money from? And I'm wondering, this country itself, so fast, they've already made judgments. That's so fast. Actually, it's an ordinary person now. That case could be like to go for 1 year, 2 years. But because it is the Falanas now, we didn't have any, it didn't up to a month. And they've judged the case already. Is to pay them 500 million naira for defamation. But then again, why do they even want him to get the money? If they sell all his family, sell him, join, sell his entire property, he can't raise the money. For where? Eh? Well, anyway, serves him right, because assuming he actually apologized when Falz released the whole court warning and all that, assuming he has actually apologized within the 24 hours, it wouldn't have even gotten to this, because I know that these people are actually very powerful and they are very popular in Nigeria, and you don't want to mess with them. That's the sad part. When you're just an ordinary person now, that's the problem about this country. Assuming it's an ordinary person, this case can go for 2 years.
Court finds VDM 500 million. Blogs. Breaking news. VDM scars an NGO. Blogs. Breaking news. VDM even came online to make known the amount people were contributing. Even went as far as saying people contributed 50 naira, 100 naira. Blogs. Nigerians. Where do they award damages in one sitting? 500 million. Just first time in court. For those of you, layman term, 500 million straight. They'll go ahead to award damages. Lawyers will not argue out their cases. Nigerian blogs. Now what for now? All the court said is for VDM to take out all defamatory videos on his platforms and never to post defamatory videos about Falz Falana. They never say don't talk about Falz Falana. So long as it's not defamatory, anybody can say anything. But respectfully, VDM desist from that. But Nigerian blogs, without verifying, without checking any source, now conclude the 500 million won post for all on our platforms. Now what for now? Nigerians. He started an NGO. You people do not make it breaking news. But the moment stories came about fine, breaking news, entire blogs, even when they post VDM before post them, instantly. Now what for now? Hey! More wisdom. Now people where they buy the rumors quickly from owner. Now they might be pity. People will not be investigate things themselves. More wisdom again.
Thank you. I go by the name Black Mamba. Don't forget, I thank God for my subscribers, my phone, and my sub. If you like, if you comment, if you subscribe, I'll keep thanking God for you. I love you all.